ازيكم يا شباب عاملين ايه؟ ان شاء الله النهارده هنحل paper 2 في April 23. اول question عندنا find the area of the square. ال area of a square هي طبعا side by side اللي هي x by x او x power 2. طيب how to find the area of the circle؟ الاريا اللي هي by r power 2، ف pi times the radius power 2 على الكالكوليتر، طبعا دي paper 2 so you can use your calculator. الانسر اهي قدامك، اوكي، سنتيمتر سكوير rounded to two decimal places تبقى 23 او 237. طيب هنا Naomi and Samira share some apples. Naomi receives less than half. Less than half. So if you started with Naomi, you have to choose a number smaller than the half of the other number, which is 1 to 5. 1 smaller than half of 5. طيب rational and irrational. Rational numbers like any fraction and any whole number. Irrational number like thirds and pi. How to enlargement? Firstly, count from the center to the nearest point or to the closest point. Then multiply by the scale factor. Center is 2 and 3. Count 1 down, 1 left. So multiply by 3. 3 down, 3 left. Okay? 3 down, 3 left. So this is the new point. And the first side is 3 by 3 equals 9. So each side of the square is 9. طيب هنا small size, medium size and large size. Small size equals 6, medium size 10, large size is 8. So the total is 24. طيب to represent the angle of each size, divide the value over the total, then multiply by 360. So the first one is 90. 10 over 24 by 360 equals 150. So draw an angle which is 150 degrees and the other one is 120 degrees using your protractor. 150 starting from the last line of the small part. So this angle is 150 and the last one is 120 degrees using your protractor. طيب which angles equal 70 here if you have two parallel lines? Of course A equals 70, vertically opposite angle, A equals 70. And D also equals 70, corresponding angles or F shape. D equals 70, F shape. So A and D equals 70. So no other angle equals 70. طيب here we have the three scatter graphs. Diagram A, the points go down from left to right, but it's separated, so it's weak negative. And this one is so close from the diagonal line of best fit, so strong positive, and the last one no correlation. Here we have two bags. The first bag 1, 3, 5, 6. The second bag contains 2, 3, 4, and 6. If we pick up a pole randomly from each bag and add the results or add the numbers, like 1 plus 1 equal 1 plus 2 equal 3, 1 plus 3 equal 4, 1 plus 4 equal 5, 1 plus 5 equal 7, and so on. So add the numbers or add the results. طيب show that the probability of a score even equal the probability of getting more than 8. How many even do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's 6 over 16 because we have 16 outcome. So the probability of even is 3 over 8. طيب probability of getting 8. How many 8 do we have here? Sorry, number more than 8. How many numbers more than 8? So also 6 over 16, which is 3 over 8. So they are equal. The probabilities are the same. Interior angle of equilateral triangle equals 60 degrees. Interior angle of regular pentagon n minus 2 over by 180 over n. 540 over 5 equal 108. Exterior angle 300, you can subtract 180 from minus 180 equals 72. Exterior angle of hexagon 360 divided 6 because the sum of exterior equal 360. So which two angles their sum is 180? Of course B and C. 180 plus 72 equal 180. Sum of angles 7 sides n minus 2 by 180. So 7 minus 2 times 180 equal 900. We have a number rounded to nearest 100 is 1500. So 100 divided 2 equals 50. To find the lower bound, 1500 minus 50 and 1500 plus 50. So you can find the lower bound and the upper bound. Type number is 9.87, correct to 3 significant figure. The third significant figure here is 7. From count from left, 9, 8, 7. So 7 is 2 decimal places. 0.01 divided by 2 equals 0.005. So we need to find the upper bound or upper limit. So add this number to 0.005. So this is the upper bound. And this question, Yuri wants to investigate how exercise changed his heart rate. He considered two methods: to beat his two fingers on the wrist, or to measure by using digital monitor. So he used the method A. Why A is not better? Because he may miscount. You can say he may miscount or not accurate. He decided to choose people from the gym. Explain why the sampling method, why not give him a reliable data, not trusted data? Because people in the gym more healthier than other people or more fitter. And also people in the gym has a higher heart rate than the other people. Hassan thinks of a number n, he multiplies it by 4, he answered greater than -8, so more than -8, but less than or equal 20. So here we have the two signs of the inequality. How to solve the inequality? We have to divide by 4 on both sides. -8 divided 4 equal -2, 20 divided 4 equal 5. So n between -2 and less than 5. In September, the cost was 62.5. In October, it increases by 4%. In November, it increases again by 14.6. So first we can find the multiplier, 62.5 multiplied by 1.04, which is the multiplier. 100 plus 4 equal 104, divide 100 is 1.4. So the answer is 65. In November, the other increase is 14.6. So 100 plus 14.6, 200. So it's 114.6 multiplied by 65 equals 74.49. Here we have a line. How to find the equation of the line? Firstly, we need to find y-intercept, which is c. C equals 6, because the line intersects the y-axis at 6. How to find the gradient? Choose any 2 points, like 0, 6, and 1, 4. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, so it's -2. And y-intercept is 6. So the equation of the line y equal -2x plus 6. The first term of a sequence is negative 0.7. And term to term rule is to multiply by -1, then add half. So the first one is negative 0.7, the second one is 1.2. Multiplying by -1, then add 0.5, it's 1.2. Their sum is 1. So the sum of every 4 consecutive numbers equal 1. If we need to find the sum of the first 12 numbers, 12 contains 3 4 numbers, and the sum of every 4 numbers equal 1. So 3 times 1 equal 3. 400, so 100 times 3 equal 300. Here we need to build a restaurant on this beach or on this coast, okay? But in these instructions, on bearing 130 from the top, 130 from the top, bearing from north direction clockwise, using your protractor and draw 130 degrees. So draw this line, and 220 meter from the library. Every 1 centimeter represents 50 meter. So if we have 220 meters, it will represent, so you have to divide by 50. So the answer is 4.4. How to draw 4.4? Open your compass on 4.4 and draw a circle. Okay, so from the point of intersection, so here we have the position of the restaurant. This graph for this equation, 2y equal 11 minus 8x. We need to represent the other equation using this table. Represent x with 0, so y equal negative 2. Represent y with 0, so x equals 5. Draw this line. And if you want to solve these two equations, these two simultaneous equations from the graph, search for the point of intersection. The point of intersection between them is this point. The point of intersection is the solution. 1.7 on x and negative 1.3 on y. So this is the solution of these two equations. Okay, here we have the cross section of a prism. Is a regular polygon. It has 6 planes of symmetry. The number of planes of symmetry exceeds the number of lines of symmetry by 1. So if you decrease 1, you can find 5, which is pentagon. Here we have a jug in the form of cylinder, and we want to pour the amount in this jug in a small glass. The volume of each glass is 315. How many glasses? Firstly, you have to find the volume of the jug. The volume of the cylinder is pi r power 2 times h. Pi r power 2 times h. The radius here is 7, not 14, okay? So pi times 7 power 2 times 31. Now, if you want to find the number of glass, divide the big volume by the small volume. So you can find 15.15, which is 15 glass. Here we have like a function machine. We have the input and output. If the input is x, so the output is 5 times x power 2. But if the output is 180, so 5x power 2 equals 180. Divide by 5 equals 36. Then square root to remove the power 2, it's positive or negative 6. Okay, so a is 6 or negative 6. So 6 plus 1 equals 7, and negative 6 plus 1 equals negative 5. Here we have a rectangle. Its length is 10.5 and its width is 4. EBF is a right angle triangle, so we can use Pythagoras to find EB. 6.5 squared minus 1.6 squared, then taking the square root using calculator, so you can find EB. So it's 6.3. Subtract it from 10.5, so you can find AE. Because AB is 10.5. Subtracted, so it's 4.2. Here we have another right angle triangle. So we can also use Pythagoras theorem. But now we are going to add the two sides because we want to find the hypotenuse. Add the square of the two sides, then find the square root. So it's 5.8 centimeter. A and B are two positive integers. So A over B equals 0.37. Round it to two significant figure. B is a cube number less than 200, like 1, 8, 27, 64, and 125. Find two values for A and B. You can use a calculator. For example, use 125 for B and any number for A. Let's try. 3 over 8 is 0.375, so you cannot use it. Let's try another number. If you rounded this number to a significant figure, it will be 0.37, so 10 over 27. So A equals 27 and B equals A equal 10 and B equal 27. You can use different number if you want.